Hey everybody, it's Charlie Nerd 2. Welcome back to Disco Elysium, the final cut. Last episode we're talking to Plaisance here. We're still talking with her, and we're going to try to convince her that the curse doesn't exist. But for people like this, I don't think there is any consistency or any chance in being able to convince her of these inconsistencies. First, you're one of those inconsistencies.
I am not doing as well as it looks like I am. I only have my Simone's wards to thank for the protection they provide.
As I said, she's a novelty dice maker. Her business has been up and running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Red blotches appear on her skin.
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there.
Give me XP.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
She concludes, tucking the pendant away in her blouse. All right, she is a crazy lady.
There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own mind.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Please.
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there, too. 1,200 meters away, on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
Farewell for now. Farewell for now, book peddler. All right. Oh, we still have shiver gear on. Let's change that. That's why we passed that. So we're going to go back to that shirt, that tie, and the jacket. Esprit de corps, conceptualization, this jacket. All right, that's good enough for now. Okay, we need to burn up 18 minutes. Can we sit on the bench now, or is Kim going to yell at us again?
The worn and beaten wooden planks.
Okay, Kim yells at us. Alright, we need to pass 18 minutes. Let's check the journal real quick, make sure there's nothing else we can do until 2100. And remember, we need to not go to sleep. We need to go speak to the informant, but we may need to do that without Kim, so we need to make Kim think we're going to sleep. Help Suna, ravers, signs, inspect traps. We did inspect the traps. Last trap was empty, return to moral. Okay, well, we can do that right now. I thought we already did it. Ooh. That'll eat up the time, too. We may be able to take Kim with us to go speak to the informant, but that also may scare him away. Alright, let's speak to moral.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder. So it checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yeah, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
You had such a long pause there, lady. I thought I had to read for you.
That's not ideal, but...
He rubs his chin. The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Should we correct them, though? I mean, is there really any harm in them believing in something like this?
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
That's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid. It's not very scientific to reason backwards from a conclusion you want to be true. This is true, but it's also a little harsh. but it's also not saying the phasmid doesn't exist to him either. So let's go with that one.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture.
All right.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now,
Level up.
and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Well, thank you.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
What really happened is he wants us out of here.
Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Maybe.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
So, what clearly is what happened is that this man knows that his wife is obsessed with this phasmid. He himself does not believe it exists. So he set up these traps. He sent us to go check other traps while he emptied out the crickets in the trap of the one that he was setting. That way he could give his wife more hope that this phasmid still exists. And he wants us to quit meddling so he can continue this charade to keep giving his wife hope because he feels sorry for her. I mean, this was a big thing for her. Clearly she's, getting on up there, and this is what keeps her going. Thank you, it's an honor, he says with a straight face. We should probably return to our main investigation. This has been refreshing, but...
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity?
We insulted Morel. Something's up with the trap. Man, I don't know if I want to pry. This is interfacing. We can improve our interfacing. I'll get going. I believe that's the answer. I mean, we'll see. Interfacing. Do we have anything else that does interfacing? I wish I could memorize these without having to look at every single one of them every time. At least I'm looking for a color, so I know if it's yellow, slow down and look. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get. Let's try it again.
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing
83.
the design
And
of the new...
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
okay, this is not what I expected.
You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
Why would Kuno have stolen the locust? I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locust.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bugs?
Well, he's a hooligan.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Does it sound like it's really his favorite?
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
I think we're good with talking to Gary because we've already got the armor from him.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
The woman's voice is a little shaky suddenly.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
I'll get going. Let's make sure we don't need to speak to, what's his name, Gary again?
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Yeah,
I mean, officers.
No, we're good. We did get the armor off of him. I don't know if that will ever be helpful, but still cool. Wanted to get it in the first place. Let's go talk to Kuno. Hate talking to Kuno. I think there's a few checks we need to do with him. I think we need to go through some of the branches. All right, let's go up here, talk to this guy. He should still be here, right? Yeah, he's there. He's down in the evenings.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
What about locusts? You care about them?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Okay,
So he knows locusts are bugs.
he does.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame.
Shut up, see.
Oh,
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison.
we are going to take you to Lane Prison. What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Man, that is an 8% check. Can I boost empathy? Let's see, the body.
Fuck about it. Fuck you, talk.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Let's back up.
The buck-toothed gremlin lets go of his...
You're testing
Get lost.
Crime
Yeah.
scene.
the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Shack. All right, let's
Kuno
go to his
doesn't
shack.
fuck-
Can't stand Kuno. All right, go in here. Don't think I need to do anything behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Oh, look, bugs. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Creepy.
Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case
The lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Please stop being sarcastic, Kim.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here.
When someone says they're not being sarcastic, it's usually a good sign that they're being very sarcastic.
You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby? We should talk to Kuno about this, get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Alright, couple hypotheses here. Kuno has built these guys little buildings to live in. You can see them all around here. I'm thinking Kuno felt bad that they were in the trap because he sees it as kind of like prison, so he wanted to kind of free them. Or maybe just Kuno really likes insects and doesn't want his friend to know that he has something he's actually interested in. Because he likes to say he doesn't care about anything because he thinks that makes him look cool. And it's 2100. Awesome. So let's talk to Kuno.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
You say you don't care about anything, but you go and build them a whole town?
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Okay.
Stop.
Yep, you're losing your friend.
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination.
Maybe we can help him.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
He's the king of Rage City.
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
So Kuno does care about something.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno.
Hold on, did I just hear you right? You said I? Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself. I'm going to call him out on the I part.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig.
He steps closer.
I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Free to die.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open, but they don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yards. That depends on the choices you make, young girl. Oh, come on. No one is coming to take you away. Let's say on the choices you make.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Think we've cracked the Kuno.
You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. These locusts are bait. No, he really cares about the locusts, so I don't think that's a way to do it. What does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his face to the heavens.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Alright, let's try to get him to leave him alone.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno's finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first-person singular. Kuno is Kuno, not I.
What is going to happen to the locusts? Nod towards the shack.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Alright, well now that that's settled, I'd better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
This is going to catch his interest. The Insulindian phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what that is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
As you leave, you notice his usual rooster-like swaying posture has changed. Slowed down, like clockwork unwinding.
Let's try to pass that check.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't...
Empathy. Do we have empathy? Do we have anything taking empathy down? Esprit de Corps. Here we go. +1 empathy. -1 empathy. Drama. There we go. Empathy shoes. Alright, so we've got an empathy of +2. Let's try this now.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
28 is low, but we'll give it a shot. It is a white check. Go.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups. This isn't going to work because we failed.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
She looks worried. The Kun has her confused.
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
He had a minor seizure. All right, so that was like 20-something. We could probably
Kuno
put a
doesn't
point
fucking
into empathy and go higher, but I don't think we will. Let's go talk to our informant. We'll go with Kim. We gotta go all the way around. So hopefully the presence of Kim won't cause our informant to shy away. We know we need to go... Was it this way? Yeah, it was this way. Alright, into here. Then we need to go out to the balcony and then to the top. We had to wait a while for this, so hopefully it's good. There he is. All right, we got two things here. One, marine glow of light pollution rises from the east. This one is, you hear distant traffic, night is falling on the city. All right, so here he is. Let's speak with him.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette. All right, so he doesn't seem to mind Kim being here.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
We got your hint. Found the key right under the stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
It seems to be what I'm aiming for. I'm not just going to make them right. I'm going to make them spectacular. No, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Beautiful.
He says again, a nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Nods towards the door. Sunday friend. Creepy. By the way, I'm really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place.
He looks away.
Martinez is special, isn't it?
Don't interrupt me. He looks away, a cigarette end glowing in the dark.
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
What? Why would you care about that? I'm talking to the guy on his level, so he'll give me information. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
Okay.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Go if you must. I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me all the time. But I just found you again. Run where?
To the city.
He gestures...
Beautiful night.
Stop interrupting me. He gestures idly towards the distant motorways. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
All right, go then.
Take care, all right?
New task. Interview the Sunday friend. All right. 70 XP.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim? There's something so different about him. I just can't put my finger on it. Let's go, Kim. We have to interview his Sunday friend.
Right after you.
All right, let's go. Ka-chow! Immediately head over the head. Game over. All right. Well, this is a little different. Tabarino. Ooh, there's something under the bed. All right, let's look here. Quarterly Business Magazine. Look under the bed. Sumerian conical hat. Gives me logic. We'll take it. What's this? An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. That's so metal. Dishes soaked up in a pot. What's this? Empty ashtray. Flyers for underground parties. Something over here. Dresser? Wardrobe? Looks like wardrobe. Ooh. Party Dragon silk robe. Drama and electrochemistry. I like that. We're taking that. What's this? An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. And here. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Alright, Sunday friend. I know you're doing some shady stuff in here, but I'm not going to kink shame or judge. I just want to know what happened to the murders.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
Okay.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
Price stabilization.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
What do you know about the hanging? Well, you're the Sunday friend, so you would have been here on Sunday.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Show him the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from. Show him the hat. Get down to business. Yeah, let's talk to him about these wonderful things. Wonderful canopy.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Oh, we could have only asked him one of those things. All right. You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
The man gives a solemn nod. Turn to the lieutenant. This is just the break we've waited for. Is it because you did it? Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Hey! Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there? We're thinking 8.
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Okay, so we're still looking for the missing Hardy boy/girl, Hardy member. And we think it's a female lorry driver.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
So they hadn't done it yet. They were threatening to do it. Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Agreed. Are you sure there wasn't at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer. But I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
Everyone here is super, super focused on race. What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Mesk. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue our questioning next episode. That'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and/or a subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.